All right, everybody. Exciting times here at the Advanced Knife Pro Production Hub. You know, the studios, sitting here in my office. But today's video is a new Null knife. New Null knives. New Null knives? An alliteration. It's one of those loaner pass around style videos, you know, doing the influencer circuit.
I bet you were the last stop, chump.
Yeah, the heckler's right. Probably. And like the Truffles video, you remember that one, huh? This knife also comes with documentation. Now, it's not plagiarism if you're reading from a document, right? You know, just like live, or like, oh, he's just doing a reading. He doesn't have to write as much. Let's give this a go, though, okay? The Null Knives Raikou is the fourth installment and the newest folder in the Null Knives lineup. In essence, the Raikou, however, wait, hold on. Speaking of essence, forgot to wear deodorant. Be an HR conversation about that here at the studios. In essence, it's more than just a blade swap. The Raikou went through many notable revisions to transform and improve upon the Raiden platform. Raikou makes for an outstanding all-around EDC folder that can be carried out camping as easily as in the office. An office like here. Its well-sized Warncliffe blade allows for precision utility cuts while the handle provide the perfect leverage when bearing down. Wow, this is easy. I even have the dimensions page too. Whew, saves me some time here. This is freaking great. Although I will say my one contribution that I found is the carbon fiber versions weigh about 3.1, maybe going to be a little bit more, but versus the 3.6 ounces of the full TI, which is still impressive, okay, for a full titanium knife. It means it has milling, internal scale milling. You just may want to pause this though, because we're going to move on. Plus, if you sit here long enough before you wipe, you'll get a rash. So the Raikou here is the third Null Knives knife I have done a video on, and I sure hope that the Raikou pronunciation video I saw was the right pronunciation of it. If not, I'm going to look like a real idiot. But first you had the Raiden, like Mortal Kombat. I reviewed that. Then the Voodoo, as in putting a hex on your enemies. And now the Raikou, like a Pokemon. Now, I know the Raikou more is like classic Japanese folklore. However, Google ranks higher in SEO the Pokemon character. So that's what everyone's going to think anyway. First up, the blade. We're bucking the trend here. This is S90V. We're giving the factories that make the 390s and the S35s a break right now for their titanium folders. This titanium frame lock is sticking with S90V because they know the reply guys are wise to the M390 now. Not only is it a bad heat treat, it's a low energy steel. S90V is also in my Benchmade 941. You know, I'm no stranger to it. I think actually that's my only knife with it. Of course, you call anything other than Magna Cut a super steel anymore, you risk a few of the reply guys, though, lolling you in the comments. It's very brutal. They know what's what. Love the satin finish on the blade here, but again, this is a prototype. It says it on the inside of the backspacer. Deployment. D10 is a bit strong. Not a bad strong, but strong. You're not going to fling it open by doing that thing, you know, that will dangerously allow the knife to fly out of your hand during your product review. This is part of the testing phase. You're never going to be on a pass around again, though, if you drop it, okay? Trust me on that. But see, you can't open it by flinging. The D10 is precisely dialed in, though. The force you use to press the studs to overcome the D10 is also the force that causes it to lock up. There's not like any, you know, comes out halfway. Blade is not quite a drop shut, but again, this is a prototype. This is a prototype. I'm the prototype. This is a prototype. One thing that will change here is the carbon fiber is milled out underneath on the prototype. And while the production titanium will also be milled out similarly, the production carbon fiber variants won't be milled, just to give it a little extra strength because it's pretty light anyway. Handle is comfortable, you know, as it looks like it is. And remember, the full titanium knife will still be under 4 ounces, which is impressive. Pocket clip. Suck it, lefties. Tip up, blade backward in the right pocket. It is not reversible, but boy, is that clip a looker. While there are 4 main options, the 5th launch edition version will have some hot shit thumb studs, that fancy backspacer, and a clip, all made from dark TI. I don't know what it's called. There's a lot of versions of Damascusized titanium. Now the hot shit version like this one's going to set you back about $535. And even though some might complain the launch editions are expensive, those are always the ones that sell out first. It doesn't matter what the reply guys say down here, they sell first. So Godspeed to those who try. Comparisons, first the Raikou. You know all of Sean's designs are amazing, but my favorites so far are probably the Voodoo, which is my top one, which is it just looks great. I love the bolsters there. They knocked it out of the park. That got decent views, okay? You know, I mean, for my channel, it's like 17,000. I'm happy when a video does over 10,000 these days, you know? It's all I ask for. I love the Wharncliffe here too. Just good stuff. I think this is my second favorite of his designs. Now, these are very Riot-like. I know the people in the comments are always like, who makes it? I want to know who makes it. And if these aren't Riot, I'll eat what's left of my cold steel hand-and-a-half sword naked in a Target. State of your choosing, okay? Maybe not Missouri, though. I'm not allowed back. And that's the Advanced Knife Bro guarantee. If you are familiar with the quality of the Sharp by Design Riot productions like the Apex here, you're in for the same quality. Love this one too. Yeah, I got the aftermarket fuchsia scales. Now the Laconico Keen from the mechanical keyboard company formerly known as Massdrop. Now it's just Drop. We just dropped our newest, sickest keyboard. You know, here at Drop we have a dream that one day all keyboards in offices will be as obnoxiously loud as they were 40 years ago.
Actually, they're not as loud as you would think that they...
Did we make these knives, or is it just Civivi now? Like, I feel like Civivi's kind of their main thing now. I don't see a whole lot of interesting Wii designs lately. Good knife, very purple, and I love it. You know I love it. Eugene doesn't love it, but that's a dissertation for another time. Now the Serge Rager. Just an outstanding button lock knife. I think Serge just sold his last titanium version, like, by the time this video is done, about 2 weeks ago. One of my favorite releases of the year, which sounds like it means a lot, but I only review like 5 knives a year. You know, and most of them are old knives. So my year-end list is like my top 5 knives of the year, and it's only a total out of 5, so it's all the knives. I'm no Shabazz Complex here. All right, I'm choosy. One more. This is like basically the stock picture of a folding modern pocket knife now in the dictionary, I think. I don't know what dictionary. Spyderco Para Military 2, you know this one, you love it, and I think we're wrapping it up here. Now this marks another stellar design by Sean of Null Knives. Somehow for me, Sharp by Design and Null Knives just pull the best out of Riot, again, allegedly Riot, more than the main lines, and I love it. Now I tend to be a channel that will sometimes review things I find interesting or take handouts or pass-arounds. And I generally filter the things that I like or that I think they just need to be part of the conversation. So my filter is that I say no to a lot of people that offer me stuff. I just don't have the time for it. Anyway, pre-order for this goes live on September 21st, and I intend to have this one done before that date. Now, production started on these already. It's already ramped up. Pre-orders will stay open for 2 weeks or whenever the production quantity has been met. So if they say, you know, we have a production of 800, but our pre-order is going to be like 600. Once that 600 is met, again, I'm just speculating. I don't know the production run. That's what that means. That's the reality of how knives for small companies are handled these days. It's a balance of what you can afford to pre-order versus what you think you'll sell. And you never know what you're going to sell. You know, I've seen some makers struggle, some really good ones lately, and then other people I didn't think would sell through, you know, they do it. So I'm not a good predictor of that. Now, thanks to Null Knives for letting me check this out and the pass around. I appreciate it. You know, it's free content for me, right? Anyway, say hi to my patrons. Hi, patrons. They keep me in my camera gear and editing software and pay for my really expensive office. Actually, a subscriber sent me this laptop saying it was broken. Could I try to fix it? I have fixed computers before, and I was unable to do so even though I bought an extra hard drive for it. So now it is a prop that only will not get past the Apple loading screen. I think it was knives on the secondary. Thank you. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching.